They are beheading children. They are burning down churches. They are compromising women. They are trafficking hundreds of thousands of people over there in Nigeria, but nobody's talking about it. And then we ask why. Why is nobody talking about the atrocities and the ethnic cleaning of Christians over there in Nigeria? Black Christian families under siege in Nigeria, and nobody's talking about it.
Hey guys, welcome back to Jollof and Wi-Fi Studios. My name is Komla Time Tells and I'm with
Flo.
Yes, today we are talking about stop the genocide in Nigeria. Charlie, Nigeria and Ghana be like mother and father. They be like boyfriend and girl.
They're like siblings. Rather like they're rather like siblings. And but then they always get back together. That's why Nigeria is always fighting.
Exactly, they are like US and Russia. They will fight, but when Trump comes on and Putin be like, "Oh, I was talking to him. He said he will not accept. So let's go back to fight." You know, Ghana and Nigeria, Charlie. Apart from the Jollof wars, where Ghana Jollof is better than Nigeria Jollof. I mean, it's not debatable. Even Nigerians have accepted this. Who are you not to accept it? Go and sit down. So, and football. Yeah. Where we are going to the World Cup and we ask them to play the African Cup. We don't want to come and challenge them there.
Exactly.
So that they can get to quarterfinals. You know. No, but I mean, if we come in, we will take them out. So obviously they should go and get to quarterfinals. Stop the genocide in Nigeria. It's actually was tweeted by a Christian tweet on Twitter. And for a few days now, stop the genocide in Nigeria, or Nigeria as a country has been trending on Twitter.
Yes.
It has been trending like never before. We want to check what exactly is happening in Nigeria. And this Christian tweeter stop the genocide in Nigeria with a Nigerian flag and blood stains in the Nigeria flag with a cross, and then pray for the Christians in Nigeria. But you remember that President Trump came to announce a genocide is going on in Nigeria. Christians being killed in Nigeria, and that if it's not stopped, if the president don't come in to stop them, then he will send his men, his 5,000 men to Nigeria. Charlie, but it's sad at this point. When you watch some of the videos, a church having a service, live stream, and then people enter the church, shootings here and there, and you see an old woman running for her life. What the heck is wrong in Nigeria? Is it that people are not people anymore? People have no sentiments anymore. They have no feeling anymore.
But is it about forcing people to worship, to join the Islamic religion, or is it about the ransoms that they are going to take? Because right now, I really don't get what is going on. Because if we are both worshiping God, why should a religion force the other to worship their God?
You know that in Ghana the case is different, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Christians, church, and then the mosques are opposite each other.
They coexist. It's like
it's okay. Like this one is doing Allahu Akbar.
We go here to celebrate Christmas. We go here to eat Ramadan.
These people and the Muslims can even enter the church and go and dance.
Yes.
And then they go back to the
on
mosque.
31st night.
Exactly, 31st night they go to churches to go and dance.
Yeah.
You know. In Ghana, they coexist very, very well. But in Nigeria, the case is different. In the sense that I believe that the Muslim feels that our religion is the best.
Okay.
And for us to take over this country or this land, then you must either be Muslims or you don't exist.
But shouldn't one accept, the Islamic religion voluntarily?
Well, videos I have watched so far, I have seen videos of where children were learning the Quran and then they were beaten to learn it well or to learn. I mean, I've seen such videos. I have seen videos where people are forced to renounce Jesus and accept Allah. I can't say those are the reasons why there is the current issue in Nigeria.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody knows why Muslims are killing Christians.
Yeah, I mean there are several speculations going around.
Exactly.
Okay? There's several speculations. There are some that are talking about territory. So especially when it comes to the Fulanis, they said that it's because that they need lands for their cattle to graze on. And since they're not giving them that,
who should give you that land? Christian for them land.
I assume it's because the place where they are, maybe there are more Christians owning lands. Then that's what I assume, because these are just speculations.
If you want the land, go and buy it. Should I take I buy land and then give it to you? Because
take it by force, bro. They are taking it by force.
Charlie, these people, what is wrong with them? Is it that they are so inhumane that they don't feel the pains? The video I watched that broke my heart was where the old woman was running.
Yes, the current video that has been trending.
Charlie.
Yeah. So they stormed into a church while the service was going on, and they were streaming it, so we get to see what was going on in the video. They started shooting. I think they started shooting whilst they were outside.
Yeah, from the windows.
Exactly, and then they came in, and then you can see the old woman, pastor.
Charlie, brother, if you were the pastor, would you stand there? If you were the pastor, you had gunshots.
Pastor was leaving the congregation, though, bro.
At this point, is every man for himself, God for us all.
Charlie. But then the sad aspect is the older women. There's no regard for elderly people in the church. They just came in to do whatever they wanted to do, kidnap people, killed some of them, and now they're demanding a ransom.
They have called families of those people they've kidnapped so far, and they are demanding ransoms. The problem is, if you pay that ransom, are they going to release the people?
Exactly. There's no assurance that they are going to release them. So it's
and how many families will even get that ransom?
Exactly, because these are millions of naira that they are demanding from these families.
You remember the Chibok girls thing that happened in 2014, 2013, 2014? It was Goodluck Jonathan, who was a Christian.
Yeah.
He was the president of Nigeria at that time. Over 250 or over 200 girls, school girls, that were in a boarding school were kidnapped. A few of them were left. In the same month they were kidnapped. Another batch were left years after they are kidnapped. Some came with pregnancies. A lot of these children who, as a date, have not been found.
Yeah.
A lot of them as a date have not been found. Is this a repetition of that thing again? So, people can't stay in a country and then want to educate their children and have peace of mind.
Apparently, this thing has been it has been going on since that time. It hasn't stopped. The only thing is now it's becoming more recurrent, and so now there's more traction when it comes to the issue. That is why it's circulating all around. But it has been going on for a while, because if you check the information, there are a lot of Christians that are being killed yearly. A lot of Christians that are being killed yearly in Nigeria, but there's no talk about this going on, and this is happening in communities where the Muslims are more than the Christians, and so they are taking advantage to.
Coexist with them, live with them peacefully. If you are more than them, live, because I'm not sure if there's a community where Christians are more than the Muslim. Christians will go and kill the Muslims.
No.
Live with everyone peacefully. Charlie. There was also a statue in front of a church. I believe it's a Catholic church, where the statue was burned down. I heard some churches were also burnt down.
Yes. There was one church that was burnt down, but then the congregants of the church actually went there to the burnt grounds, and they were still worshiping God. I feel like Christians, we are very because
Christians
we are so calm about.
Christians are very calm about situations. Nyame beye, nyame ne dema, onwa no oje. You know, those are motivational motivational quotes we use mostly. But with what is happening in Nigeria, come on. Come on, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, so this is from Open Doors. Yeah, they said that in 2024, 3,100 Christians were killed, and 2,830 Christians were kidnapped in Nigeria.
That was just last year.
That was just last year, and since the beginning of this year, they so it says that estimates that in the first 220 days of 2025, 7,087 Christians were killed.
This is more than what happened last year.
More than last year. More than double of last year.
More than double of last year.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
So it keeps escalating. The issue just keeps escalating. More people are being killed, and there is nothing being put in place to stop these people. What is Tinubu doing in the country?
You know, BBC News PG also reported this on Facebook that bandits will kidnap people where they worship for Christ Apostolic Church. So the church was CSC,
exactly,
for Ekiti local government area of Kwara State. Don't demand 100 million naira ransom.
Who's going to
for each person?
Where are they going to get that money from? 100 million naira. Where are they going to get that money
100 million naira for each person they've kidnapped.
But then that's what I'm saying, that at the end of the day, is it about the money or is it about the religion? Because why are you kidnapping people?
No, even if you give them the money, are they going to release the person? That's another thing to talk about. So obviously it looks like there's a religion something, there's a money something. Even if it's a religion something, they still need money to keep pushing their agenda.
Could it also be that these are not Muslims, are then people that have made themselves seem as they are Muslims to tarnish their image? Because you never know. It's crazy.
Well, like we were saying, unless maybe they are not Christians either.
Yeah, obviously.
But, well, we can't conclude if they are Muslims or Christian. But there have been news also that these girls that were captured, some are Muslims. There were news that Muslims are also being kidnapped here and there. You know, so the whole thing is swaying away from being religion thing to being kidnapping of schoolgirls, kidnapping of people.
Yeah, I mean,
in Nigeria.
On social media, there are people that are saying that it has to do with religion. There are some that are saying that it doesn't have anything to do with religion.
Exactly.
So like, what is really going on?
Well, with the Church of Christ or Christ Apostolic Church thing, they said 2 people have died from the attack. Bandits packed at least 30 worshippers for the church service for Eruku on Tuesday. So for the church, it was 30. For a school, it was over 200. And this is one church. So what about the other churches? The church that they bent the statue. What about the other places that we don't know? And like the what you read was saying, about 7,000 people have